today, who knows? The insanity continues. I couldn't make a souffle to save my life. No madman with a box has come to save me. Or madwoman, for that matter. She'll probably spend the whole time guilt-shaming me anyway. I get far too much of that as it is. You like the look? Someone at work, yes, I'm still working. I am still considered essential, thank God. She said, I don't know if you take this as a compliment or an insult, but you look like a short Grizzly Adams. I took it as a compliment. Never watched him, but I know who he is. Just mostly these days, I just sit. I go to work. I'm still working. I'm still considered essential, thank God. I got a raise, which is good. Between work, I just sit and zone out, and I get caught up in my sleep. I have been sleeping a lot. Just not when I'm supposed to be. But I am getting more sleep now than I was. I miss all my outlets. Things were hard enough as they were. But at least I had my writers group to fall back on, and the church I've been attending, and I still go to. I would have lunch at Buffalo Wild Wings and dinner on Thursdays. Well, our writers group has been having Zoom meetings, which is fine. At least we're still getting together. I just prefer going out and seeing people and talking to them and actually interacting with them. I do prefer that. I actually begged the pastor not to close the church because he said the order had come down that the church had to be closed, and I actually begged him not to do it. Because if that's the one thing that should be considered essential, it's going to church, I think. But he said no, he'd made his decision, but he has been posting weekly messages on the church's Facebook page, which I am thankful for and I do appreciate. I fall asleep during most of them because that's what I've been doing more than anything else, is sleeping. Buffalo Wild Wings they have curbside takeout, which I still use, and Sven's still on. He hasn't been shooting any new episodes lately. He was going to show The Curse of Frankenstein with Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee before this whole insanity began. But I guess he'll show it when all this blows over, whenever that's going to be. But he is still showing. He's showing repeats. I'm just thankful he's still on, because he has been helping me and a lot of other people get through this, and we're thankful for that. And Marco's Pizza, they're still open for carry out. they have this thing now where if you order online, you can get your pizzas half off. So you order two, you're paying for one, but you're actually getting two. So it's like two pizzas at the regular price. But their website is not the most cooperative, so I end up having to do it over the phone. They're very good. Marco's Pizza in Minooka, they're awesome. They're very helpful. They're very kind and courteous, and they know me, and they always help me out. They always do. You know, the groups, you know, my outlets, they help out what they can. It has been rough. When I'm not sleeping, or I'm sitting here just zoning out, and I'm cycling through emotions. Sometimes I'm okay, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I can't decide. I've been keeping an ongoing journal. I'm not even bothering to date the entries, because it's all like basically the same thing. All the days, dates have no real meaning anymore. I mean, days do still exist. There is the sun time and there is the night time. Days obviously do still exist because there are still calendars. You can see right there. Whatever. Yeah. But there is a calendar. There are still calendars, so days still do exist. Hi, Colin. I shall go on regenerating until all my lives are spent. Well, good luck with that, pal. Good luck with that. Yep. I actually do enjoy interacting with people. What I'm able to. I can be very unsociable, very introverted when I want to be, but I am better than what I was. I guess this has shown me that I am better than what I used to be. Because I do go out. I go out and I interact with people, you know, in my day-to-day things, you know, at work when I'm allowed to, at my bank, Buffalo Wild Wings, Writers Group, church, Marco's Pizza. I am better. So I guess maybe this whole thing has helped me to appreciate it better. I have a better appreciation for how more sociable I've become. But there are, you know, I do try to keep myself, you know, I do have things to keep myself occupied. I always have stuff to keep myself occupied. The problem is being motivated and occupying myself with it, because sometimes I'm just not mentally able to do so. They say that, you know, depression is more than just being sad all the time. It's like having difficulty concentrating or focusing or not taking interest in things that you once did. It's very hard sometimes. So when something does catch my interest, I do try to hold on to it, and I do try to stick with it. Because there's really not a whole lot out there that interests me. But what there is, when there is something that interests me, I keep it, because it must be that special for it to latch on to me like that. It's got to be.